all around the world, Australia. Chapter 1, Welcome to Australia. Welcome to the land down under. This country is south of the equator. Look for kangaroos in the outback. Play a game of cricket. Sydney is the largest city. The Sydney Opera House is here. This is Australia. So there's the Sydney Opera House. It is giant. The boat is so small compared to that. Much of Australia is covered in grassland, desert, and rock formations. This is called the outback. Dingoes race across the sand. The frilled lizard is here too. Areas with woodlands, shrubs, and plants are known as the bush. Koalas live in the trees, and emus feed on seeds and plants. Did you know that the lyrebird is an Australian songbird? It imitates the calls of other birds. It can also make the sounds of a cell phone, a chainsaw, even a car alarm. That's pretty crazy. The Great Barrier Reef lies along the northeast coast. It is the world's largest and longest coral reef. It is so large it can be seen from outer space. The reef is home to thousands of sea animals. Like what? Tropical fish, sea turtles, sea snakes, even manatees. So this is like where Finding Nemo takes place. So what do you think? Thousands of people come every year to see the Great Barrier Reef, but it is in danger from pollution. Chemicals, plastics, and garbage get into the ocean. What steps could be taken to protect the reef? Chapter 2, Australia's people. Aboriginal people were once the only people here. They moved from place to place. They gathered food, they farmed. Boomerangs helped them hunt. They fished with spears. Torres Strait Islanders lived on nearby islands. Today, more than 600,000 people identify themselves as Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islanders. The government is working to help preserve their languages. Canberra is the capital. The Prime Minister lives and works here. He or she is elected to run the country. Everyone 18 and older must vote. It is a law here. So how is that different than in the United States? Australia was a territory of Britain until 1901. The country still honors Queen Elizabeth II as its queen. Take a look. Each part of Australia's flag has different meaning to its citizens. So this part is the Union Jack. It stands for the history of British settlement. The Federation Star, its points represent states and territories. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 states and territories in Australia. And 3, this part, is the Southern Cross constellation. It can only be seen from the southern hemisphere. Kids here start school at age 6. They have just a 6-week break between school years. Some children in the outback live more than 600 miles from a school. They attend school online. It is called School of the Air. What do you think? Most children here wear uniforms to school. Do you wear a school uniform? Do you think students should have to wear them? Why or why not? Chapter 3, Food and Fun. Time for brekkie. This is what Australians call breakfast. Choose between cold cereal or eggs and bacon, or try Vegemite. This is a salty spread for toast. Have a hamburger for dinner. It comes piled with tomato, bacon, pineapple, beets, egg, and lettuce. Beach cookouts are common. People grill sausages, lamb, or crayfish. January 26th is Australia Day. Families watch boat races and go to the beach. Fireworks light up the night sky. Anzac Day honors soldiers of past wars on April 25th. An outdoor service is followed by a parade. Summer starts in December. This is beach time. Aussies swim and dive to see ocean life. They surf giant waves. They hike and play tennis. Winter begins in June. Rugby and Australian rules football are played. Australia is a big country to explore. Would you like to visit? So quick facts. Move my little box. So Australia is in Oceania between the Indian and South Pacific Oceans. It's 3 million square miles. Goodness gracious. There's 23,232,413 people that live there, based on an estimate in 2017. Capital is Canberra. It's got democracy under a constitutional monarchy. So sort of similar to ours, but we don't have a monarchy. They speak English. So exports are what the country sends out to make money for their country. And there's iron ore, coal, gold, natural gas, and beef. And they use the Australian dollar, which is this colorful looking. I'm just in the way, guys. This colorful looking money is their money. I bet that's the Queen. So Aboriginals are the native people of Australia who have lived there since before Europeans arrived. Boomerangs are curved sticks once used as weapons and hunting tools in Australia. Yeah, they're like toys. The capital is a city where government leaders meet. The coral reef is a strip of coral close to the surface of the ocean or another body of water. Cricket is a game played with a ball and bat. We should look up some games of cricket. They're really interesting. They're kind of like baseball. Or it's kind of like baseball. The equator is an imaginary line around the center of the Earth. Pollution is harmful materials that damage or contaminate the air, water, and soil. Preserve means to keep alive or maintain. The Prime Minister is the leader of a country. Territory is the land under the control of a state, nation, or ruler. A territory of the United States, Puerto Rico. And if you want to learn more, you can go to these places or factsurfer.com. Look at different websites about Australia. Yeah.